You can see how my forehead replicates the sun a little bit, but that is okay. Hi, my name is Cora J. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting another experiment. My last experiment was about getting dressed for the day, setting the intention, setting your poise for the day. This time we're experimenting with creativity, routes of creativity and expression. What does it mean to be creative and to create? What does it mean to be more of a consumer? This idea came to me this morning. I could not sleep. This morning I was watching a video on YouTube, and the creator, I believe her name is Nika Julia. The concept of this video was basically like a letter to strangers, a few lessons that she learned in the year of 2024 that she wanted to share with us. One of the lessons that she learned was to not consume, create more than you consume, create more than you criticize, create more than you compare. The compare part hit me especially because that tunes more towards what I've been feeling lately. Sometimes I find myself comparing myself to other creators, and I'm putting myself in their shoes, like walking a fucking carpet. It's like that's not even really my goal to be on a carpet per se, but it's like I picture myself in certain spaces and having certain opportunities that other people have. I'll see like Ariana Grande for example. I'll see her walking the red carpet and having certain interactions, and I'm so into comparing my life to hers and comparing myself to hers that I'm to the point where like, oh, I wouldn't say that, or oh, if I said that, I bet it would be like cringy or awkward because that doesn't feel like me. But it's like, catch that pin. That doesn't feel like you because it's not you. What are you talking about? Bottom line is create more. You're comparing yourself to Ariana Grande, but that's not who you want to be. That's not who you really envision your higher self being. So create your higher self. You might criticize the way that other people live their lives, or the other way that people the other
Have you ever had a dream that you had
the way that other people create. But who are you to judge? Just create what you want to see. When it comes to consuming, I feel like it's just an escape, an excuse not to create, like a distraction. You know what I'm saying? But enough with the rambling for now. Here's how the experiment is going to go. I'm going to chop it up into 7 days. We will do an assortment of creative projects. I guess the main purpose of the experiment is to simply create. I wrote down a list of activities that I could do for each of the 7 days, but then a part of me was like, I might just want to go with the flow on the day of. So today, what do I feel like doing today? Today, I feel like challenging myself to write a poem. Okay. Let's write a poem today. Usually, I don't deem myself as a poem writer. I don't even read poems, girl. I feel like school ruined that for me because the frustrating part is you asking me to interpret the poem, and then I tell you how I interpret it, and then you telling me I'm wrong. Isn't it my interpretation? What are you talking about? I never really felt like I understood poems. I always felt like it was too much to digest. Maybe it was just the poems that were fed to us while we were in school. But usually, when I write poems, because of that, I never follow a certain structure. Fuck all that structure shit. DJ D-Rec, cut the beat type shit. I want to challenge myself to write a more structured poem. And if I'm not fucking with it, I'll go ahead and use my own structure, which is no structure. Let's jump into it. Maybe it's me not appreciating the culture that this comes from, but it's shaped like a diamond. It's talking about two opposite things: meow, tuna, bark, bone, running, licking, jumping, friendly, lovable, dog. I'm getting stressed out. Let me just write my own poem, girl. I'm back. Here I have my little poem. And honestly, oh my gosh, I talk a lot of shit, but I honestly like this. And it was a little bit stressful at first, but now that we are here, I am proud to say that I done wrote me a little poem, girl. I feel like this was a little bit less of self-expression for me because I don't know, I feel like I didn't really have something like initially to get off my chest through poem. But it got the it got the gears turning in my brain, and it made me be a little bit more creative with what I was trying to say. I feel like mission accomplished. We were creative today. Let me read you what I have. I named the poem Proud of You. The flowers they bloom and wilting too soon. Feel free with the fire. Conscious gets higher. Temples come crashing. Wisdom is past me. Before you retire, contentment is dire. Sorry to be all loud in y'all ear like that, but okay. I feel like I ate just a little bit. Just a little bit. I probably ate and left a little bit of the greens on the side, but most of the food is gone. You know what I'm saying? I think so. I impressed myself with that one. I think I did a good job. I impressed myself. I'm not gonna lie. I am not even a poem girl. Like my poems, if I won't do it. But if I were to read you my poems that's in my like my notes, it doesn't sound like this. You know what I'm saying? It's less rhyming and it's a lot of metaphorical talk. You know what I'm saying? That's what my version of a poem would be. But this is more like a poem that I feel like I would read in a damn literature textbook in like middle school, maybe high school, and the teacher is like, tell me what the fuck it means. What does it mean? You wrong. Tell me what y'all think this means. Maybe if somebody tries in the comments to tell me what interpretation they got from it, I will explain replying to that comment what my thought process was when I wrote this. But it's just like if you interpret it one way, that's your truth. I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong for interpreting it a different way than where I was interpreting it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that just never made sense to me. And if you wrote a poem with me, share it, drop it. This was fun. Surprisingly, I was not expecting to have this much fun, especially because I was stressing. I was like, oh my gosh, what rhymes with higher? How do I make dire make sense? Girl, we figured it out. Okay, we didn't rip out too many hairs. You know, we still got the wig on. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this into my journal, and tomorrow we'll have a different activity. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.